Most people have never heard of SWIFT, yet it quietly controls the movement of global money. SWIFT stands for the Society for Worldwide Interbank Financial Telecommunications. It is not a bank, and it does not hold funds. Instead, it is the messaging system banks use to move money across borders. More than 11,000 financial institutions rely on it. When countries buy energy, when corporations pay suppliers overseas, or when governments finance massive infrastructure projects, those transactions often move through SWIFT. In simple terms, SWIFT is the communication layer of the global financial system. And for decades, that system has been dominated by the United States and the US dollar. That dominance creates enormous leverage, because if access to the system is restricted, a country's ability to move money, trade internationally, or finance major projects can be severely limited. The world saw this power in action in 2022, when several Russian banks were removed from SWIFT after the invasion of Ukraine. At the same time, hundreds of billions of dollars in Russian foreign reserves held in Western financial institutions were frozen. Overnight, the financial system became a geopolitical weapon. For many countries, that moment changed how they viewed the global economy. If access to global finance can be restricted, dependence on that system becomes a risk. This is where BRICS enters the conversation. Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa have begun exploring alternatives to a system dominated by the US dollar and Western financial infrastructure. China has developed its own cross-border payment system. Russia has built domestic financial messaging networks. Trade between some countries is increasingly settling in local currencies instead of dollars. The goal is not to replace the dollar overnight. The goal is to create options, because whoever controls the networks that move global money holds something far more powerful than currency. They control financial leverage, and that leverage is now being challenged.